I am losing my Real Housewives virginity to Salt Lake City, and I want y'all to come along with me, so let's go do it. I'm excited for the mess. My friends love the Real Housewives franchise. I love reality TV. I have no idea why I've not gotten into it before. I feel like if I got bullied, I would have succumbed to it and then gotten to this earlier, but doesn't matter because here we are. Now I have...
Hello?
Y'all, I'm trying to figure out this setup, so please be kind. But anyway, I have no idea what happens in any season of Real Housewives. So let's keep it that way. Please no spoilers, because if you do, I will cry. I'm traveling across the United States for the next year, and I'm currently in Salt Lake City, so I thought, why not? Perfect time to start in the city where I'm at. So let's get into it. I'm so excited. Fair warning though, I did watch season 1, episode 1. And I reacted to it on my Instagram stories. So enough talking. Let's grab a drink if you're of age. If not, sparkling water, tea, lemonade, whatever you prefer. Grab a snack and let's watch this together.
Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City knows.
Oh, she's the girl. Girl, I was trying to look who to look at. Your step grandfather, girl. But more importantly, grandmother, step to the fucking front. What is going on in the House of Commons?
Story about Mary and her step grandfather.
Yeah, no.
I
didn't like Whitney and I don't like her husband, but she got points from me because she had a stripper pole in her house.
From the church. Our house is always stocked.
She had the best line, and it was...
I'm sure a lot of Mormons care that, I own a liquor business. The important thing is, I don't.
My Chicago girl, I'm a little worried because I don't like her husband, and I was supporting her, but I'm really afraid I'm wrong.
Oh wait, the only thing I remember is Heather was like, it smells like hospital in here. That hurt me.
I don't know what you want me to do about your aunt. Her legs are gone.
I'm going to hell. I'm sorry to your aunt. I really am. I understand, your family, that's so serious. It's a very serious thing. But
I'll be back.
And this
all right.
time,
And now
I'm
we're here.
Queen Bee and MVP.
Now we're here.
To which I say, get well soon. I love God, but I will read you like a scripture. Just like my
I love Mary, man. Hey, this is where I'm at. Salt Lake, not this party at all, but just the city in current day.
That's like looking at a little baby with cancer and saying, oh, you smell like cancer. Are you kidding me right now? And the people want me to...
And then whoever edits this is messy. Because why is she going up talking about in the whole line with baby cancer? The next thing is her
And now we're fighting about it at Meredith's birthday party.
Girl, I don't know either.
It's absurd.
I know.
And I don't even know why we're still talking about it.
I agree with you, girl.
And she's in my
I don't know your
goddamn
name, but I agree.
house? She needs to go scrub her ass with that loofah dress she's wearing.
You know what? I don't know where I've been, y'all. I really, really don't. I really do apologize for my delay. She can scrub her ass with that loofah dress. And then again, the editors cut to her dance. Are they best friends? What's the friend dynamic here? Can we all can someone help me in the comments by not spoiling? But I'm trying to understand the friend dynamic, and maybe I'll get that as the seasons go on.
Hospital my life for nothing, just to have my son. I pushed one time, he came out.
Hell
I
no.
went to get all
Hell no.
I sat in there for 9 days
but I
watching
know,
my
but
father
why are we
die.
Hospitals are terrible, y'all.
Because you're trying to justify
They really do suck.
You smell
I
like
didn't
hospital.
justify it.
Ladies.
Ladies. I want to write down all the quotes that I love and just have them as arsenal. Whenever I need a little zinger in an argument or in a discussion. A hospital does have a certain kind of smell. Listen, it does. And it can be a little bit jarring. It's ooh, I don't like that because I feel that. But what are we talking about? What are we arguing about? Okay, but she is saying you. She is, what a freeze frame. She is saying you smelled like hospital, but Mary's saying it smelled like hospital. And matter of fact, the whole posse smelled like hospital. It's not just the one that, was in the hospital. So I don't know why she's so hung up on this. And she keeps taking it personal. She acts like she kept saying it to her with like singularity, but she was just basically like, it smells like hospital. And sure, that might not be your favorite sentence in the world, but like also, what are we talking about?
For the sake of Meredith, let's move forward. But Mary M. Cosby, I'm watching you.
For the sake of the world and your own sanity, let it go.
There's just glass everywhere.
Who got drunk?
The bar was a little wrecked at the end. A lot of glass broken. And sometimes my husband's with.
Is anybody friends? Does anybody like each other? Also, how did we all meet? I want the backstories. I don't know. Maybe it's just episode 2, so maybe I'm just putting the cart before the horse, but I want it.
Born and raised Mormon girl has a stripper pole.
With her daughter?
Well, exactly. I was raised in suppression my whole life. What do you expect?
What have you been doing all your life that I've been missing out on?
Honestly, ask the questions, Bobby.
For battle.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, Salt Lake is beautiful. Oh my God. But girl, if you have asthma, do not come here.
I think I can get some of the
I am
crystal
actually dying
bottles
slowly.
done from Swarovski.
Crazy, the elevation
How was
here.
school? Good. I don't want to lose our liquor license over somebody's wedding in their basement with a stripper pole.
Losing
I'm
liquor
sorry.
license?
Just really.
Can you lose liquor license like
nothing
that? If
happened
the
with
bartenders are
bartenders?
acting
How is
up?
that my problem?
You're way
didn't know
too
that.
generous. Do you want listening or any feedback?
No, I just want to.
To be honest, good question. To be honest, good
No,
question.
no,
For real.
That's a good question because sometimes you just need a venting machine and your partner or your friend or whoever it might be, your family, and I just want to vent it out. I want to sound bitchy. I want to complain. I don't want to be better. I don't want to when they go low, we go high. I want to go
deep in the pits of fucking hell right now, and I don't want to go high.
And sometimes you just need that, and sometimes you actually do need advice. But that's actually a good question. Point. You get a point.
Fine. I did a good need to get some new boots for the season.
Get dialed in.
I don't like this jumpsuit on her. I'm not gonna lie. I think they could have found a better jumpsuit for her little
Find this
header
there,
thingy.
and then I'll just sell it on the mountain.
So this
if
is
you
your
live
thing.
here and don't ski, it's really a tragedy.
Definitely recommend a thin
Bars.
ski sock.
Sounds like your grandma's
Live here and don't
mattress.
ski. That's a tragedy.
Oh, you
Gotta give credit where credit is due. But this outfit is no credit.
This is definitely
I
the
don't
pair
like
I
that
want.
outfit on her. I want
Good
her
to go.
better.
And
I
we'll
want
be
better
there
for her.
working
I
on
do
your
like
board
the
right
turtleneck though.
Perfect.
X place is the best.
I like those white boots on her.
So what did you
on
think of the
Bob.
party?
Bob lady.
Just like Lisa just completely dismissed me.
Hey.
Oh, I forgot about this. What I do love about so far what I'm seeing about the Real Housewives franchise is that when someone talks about something, they go back in time and show it and show exactly what happened. Because some of these reality shows that I watch that I do love, like Love Island, USA, for example, there's times where some islanders are saying some whack ass shit that literally never happened. And so I'm like, well, roll the tapes because we all have the tapes, right? And they don't. And then they just keep arguing about the same stuff. And it's like, if we just could go back and show it, at least for the audience members too, because I don't want to go back at every single episode trying to remember where it's at. Just go back, have a quick little blurb, remember what just happened right here, and then we're going to go back in real time. So that way, like, they might not know in the show, but we know, like, oh, okay, this is what happened. This is a good reminder. I love that they do that. I don't know why other reality TV shows don't do that. Hello, Love Island, USA and UK, and Australia. Please. It would be very helpful. I have a very short-term memory, so please.
System that they'd communicate with from house to house, and whenever the marshal would come in town, they would send messages to hide the wives. It bugs me that she's like trying to attack my rep.
There's a lot of shit that they say in only 2 episodes that I'm like, so is anyone going to therapy? So is anyone going to therapy? No. That makes sense. We went the whole cartoon route of a string and some cans to hide bitches. Mormons get wild.
I think
At
I've
least
just gotten to a point
what I've
I'm
seen
so
from them.
used to being
'Cause that's
judged for who I am.
You do.
I followed what I was told. I followed all the guidelines, and I was still unhappy inside. Growing up, I was
Yeah, that's fair.
Do I really believe this, or am I just trying to fit in the cookie cutter life that was laid out for me? when you
That's
step
so
outside of
fucking
the
fair,
guidelines,
Bob.
I mean,
Miss Bob, I don't know her name right now. So her name to me is Miss Bob. I think a lot of us like grow up and we have all these like either societal or family pressures of what we're expected to be. But then the older you grow up, the more you can be like, actually, I don't want to live here. I don't want to do this job. I don't want to do XYZ. You grow up into your own person. And I think that's so valid, Miss Bob. I'm sure it's extremely difficult depending on like your family or the religion or the place you grow up to break that. So it's a huge deal to go against that, but it's so worth it. And live your truth. Inspiration. Imagination.
Like when you like hooked up with Justin, or like
yes, because I was married.
happened. But you got divorced. Now you're together and you've been together 15 years. So like
All right, I take it back. I didn't know you were with someone, bitch. I went on this whole inspirational route and I said, you know what, Miss Bob, you have a point. And then she's like, yeah, I've cheated, but like, what the fuck, who cares? Miss Bob.
Grilled cheese is good food.
Y'all, I love me a good grilled cheese. That does not
Do you
look
have
like
any
one of
homework
them,
tonight?
but I do love a good grilled cheese. Oh, well.
Hey, Whit.
Oh, Grandpa's
Hey.
here. It makes me so sad because our relationship is so different now. Because my dad has been addicted to painkillers for the last 10 years. Is it personal stuff or do you have business stuff?
No, I have a full set of stuff to open a salon with.
You do?
So-
My dad was a self-made millionaire. Hair school owner, salon owner. He's developed his own hair care line. And my dad's addiction took everything away from him.
Wow.
It's like I'm starting over at 60.
I was the only one that stood by his side and offered him help. Most Mormons view addiction as a consequence of your choices.
Shit, I thought I was going to have a good time. I thought we were going to have some funs and some giggles, not go through actual shit. Damn. For real, though, addiction is no fucking joke. Y'all, it is truly, truly, truly a disease, and it affects everyone around them. Bro. Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Who picked these outfits for the whole introducing their name kind of thing? Come to the front, because we need to talk.
You do look beautiful tonight.
Uh-oh.
I appreciate it. Oh, do I have something I want to raise?
I hate him.
That we are separated.
Right, pardon me. I have the impossible dreams with the Vida Reposado.
It really do be the times you're going in with whoever you're like with, like your partner or girlfriend, boyfriend, friend, or whatever. Y'all are having like a tiff, or y'all are going really deep in the details, and y'all are like, well, then what's the point of this relationship? What's the point of loving you all these years? And then they come through and they're like,
so I have a martini.
And they're like, oh my God, thank you. So anyway, y'all come in at the best times, but I've also been a waitress, so I understand that life of like, well, it's gotta come sometime. Also, random question. Are y'all sparkling water or are you still water when you go to restaurants? I'm definitely sparkling because I'm a La Croix lover. If La Croix had no fans, I would be dead.
Our marriage, do you think that was made to last?
What a question.
I hope so.
Yeah, like the
There's
fuck?
not one thing I overwhelmed that we really just were completely disconnected. Life changes. And
It
we have to
really
grow
does,
with it,
y'all. Like,
you know?
unfortunately, like,
Do you agree with me?
sometimes
Yeah, I
love
agree
is
with
not
you.
enough,
You gotta
and it's
put
so
in the
fucking
work.
sad.
It's a two-way.
But life just goes in different
reciprocal.
directions
It's gotta be-
sometimes, and people are there for a season.
Rehearse to throw in a couple extra reps or another 10 minutes
I
on the
fucking hate
treadmill
this man.
emotionally.
In case I've never said that before.
You would never hand me your phone
because I think that's wrong. I don't
because you're
belong.
hiding something. Let's trade phones.
I'm done with this conversation. We've had.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I wish I knew how to stream on Twitch, and if anyone could like let me know, please, because I would love to talk to y'all about this. But that's a good question. Do y'all believe that looking through someone's phone that you're in a relationship with is trespassing? Some people are like, you can do it, and other people are like, literally never touch my phone. I'm not gonna cheat on you, but don't touch my phone. But also, it's kind of weird if you're like, don't touch my phone. I don't know. I do know. I lean on the side of, I don't want to look through your phone. I don't want to. And if I don't have a reason to, I won't. But if you give me a reason or I have an inkling, provided by somewhat of evidence, like something that has happened, yeah, I'm going through that phone. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know what y'all thoughts are, because I know a lot of people are like kind of on two different sides for that kind of topic.
I can't go skiing without a beautiful outfit.
100%. I love Mary, but then every time I think about it, you're married to your step
and you
grandfather.
cannot get them. So for me, I like to wear the brands that don't give you.
What if they all just went up there and like start falling?
This way. Whoever's coming this way.
At least you look sickening.
The
Oh,
smell
they're
in Utah
good.
is like no
Oh!
else. It's dry. You can spray it. It feels magical. I mean, it's the best snow on earth.
The Real Housewives Olympics 2024. No, they're eating this. No. I did not give them enough credit. I'm so sorry.
Toe Hill.
Listen, I'd be there too.
Perfect. Snow angels.
I can't.
I assumed
I
by
do
the
the same
outfits
thing.
they were wearing that they were going to be able to actually perform, which they could not.
No, they just wanted to look sickening.
I'm having
And that's A-okay. Slow. Keep going. And stop. Can you fill this up? I have a personal wine getter in, my Airbnb. We don't know each other. Phineas is coming out with a new song. Oh, and Claudia's in it. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you. Hi. Okay. We are reloaded. We can now finish this sucker. Let's do it.
It's been a good. Meredith could shed some light on how to better understand Lisa moving forward.
Okay,
She
at least
just
she's
with
trying.
me always has these subtle threats of, well,
Threats
if you're
is a
gonna talk
big
about
word,
this, then
but
I'm gonna talk about.
I think maybe, you're sensing what she sees her role as being more like big sister or
Yeah.
whatever, as being condescending.
Yeah.
Rather than
Tough love.
caring.
Yeah.
And I understand
She
that.
might
if
be a
you're
little bit
saying
more
it's
sensitive.
Coupled with a threat, like
Her intent was to be helpful.
Let's just ask her.
But yeah, I would just talk
Honestly,
to her.
yeah, you just gotta ask.
I want to see.
You just gotta ask. And sometimes, people have tough love, or they give caring advice in different ways. And sometimes in ways that you like, some ways that you're like, ow. But okay, I need to do that.
I felt judged many times.
Oh, if she's gonna bring it up
But
here, I
think
wouldn't say
there's real
that.
issues. Say it. If you're thinking it, just say it.
Right, but I wouldn't have brought that up in this
I
big setting. I
feel
would
judged
put her
by you, Lisa.
aside, but I know it's probably for the TV.
I don't judge you.
After Jen's party,
Okay.
I just felt a little threatened.
You feel threatened. It's not because I threatened you.
I did not anticipate that it would be at a dinner table filled with other people.
Exactly. Random bitch I don't know the name of. Gosh, she has good intentions. But I think, at a dinner table is not the best to discuss this when it's just like on a one-to-one situation. And I think if she would have brought it up, I think she had like a poor way of expressing her emotions. I understand where she's coming from, but it sounds like she said a lot of like you statements, like you made me feel threatened, you said the blah, blah, blah. But it's like the other girls were saying to her on top of the mountain, like, you might have perceived it that way, but she doesn't mean it that way. And like as a big sister, she sounds like she really does care about you. She just shows it in a different way. So sometimes you just have to like let people know, like, hey, I don't know if this was your intention. I don't believe it was, but like I felt a little off guard when we had this conversation and it made me feel X. And I was just like wanting to let and wanted to get that out there, and so that way we can move forward, and then like how I want to communicate and I know how you communicate, and we can be on the same playing field, because we don't have to communicate the same to be friends or relationships or anything. It's just like just communicate and kind of understand where you're coming from. You have to have that conversation, not at a dinner table, but that's just me. But I thought she could have explained that better, because I get where she's coming from, but I think she A, chose the wrong time, and B, chose like a harsh way to say it, if that makes sense. It could have been said more, it could have been said better.
Putting someone in front of a large group of people
Yeah.
is never going to
Ever,
go well.
ever,
The only
ever.
reason we had that conversation
Except
is
if you're on
because you
reality TV.
confronted me. I don't judge you. I don't care enough to judge you.
You come out with love and kindness.
I have never done anything mean
That's
to
an
you
interesting
until you
point.
figure out what it is that I trigger in you, we can't have a good, solid conversation and move forward.
Oh, I see both
There we go.
sides. I
Thumbs
see
up.
both sides.
Hey, we're not even talking about it anymore. Like, done.
Next time.
Oh, we're already at the
Housewives of
end.
Salt Lakes.
A kid.
Really say a prayer.
I already did.
Oh, we're driving.
Have a stream.
If you really like Mary and you really like me, don't you think there's like a conflict? Well, for
No.
sure, bitch. Mary M. Cosby? What?
Oh, so the beef runs deep. Oh my God, I'm so excited for the next one.
Previously on the Real
Oh my God.
Housewives of Salt.
Oh my God, that's for next time. See, this is why I love reality TV, because it's such an interesting like experiment in like human psychology of people, and just a human experience of how we all interact with each other, and about communication styles, and about, you know, resolving conflict, and you know, learning and growing and aging, and, you know, going apart then coming back together. It's like, I love reality TV. I love reality TV. It's so good. I understand what I don't know everybody's names now, but I understand what the bitch in the pink fur was saying, but I also understand what Miss Bob was saying, and Heather. And I only know Heather because I hate her fucking thing like this. I understand what they were all saying, because I get it that it's like, well, someone just covers up their meanness sometimes with like, well, but it's because I love you, or it's because, you know, it's just tough love. And then they become dismissive of it. But some people like truly do mean that. One side thinks they're being helpful and the other side thinks that they're being dismissive and rude. And then, you know, one side thinks that they're trying to, you know, smooth over a situation. When the other side is like, well, what? I didn't mean it that way at all. Like, that's not what I was saying. So I'm excited to see how this goes. That's it, y'all. That's the first YouTube thing. You know, this is just for like shits and giggles, basically. I just kind of want to have fun, talk shit with y'all. So please talk in the comments. That'll probably be it. But like, yeah, I love y'all. Thanks for being on this journey with me. It's, you know, we're just going to have fun. And until the next episode, I'll see y'all later. But, cheers. Oh my God, you're so far away. Cheers. And bye. Woo, we did it.